Again, I'm always bringing that truth. You know how I do. We finna shoot the shit. So I got me a Black and Mild. I also got me one single cigarette from the store because like this week has really, yeah. I'm finna have me a drink and we finna talk spiritual talk. That's what we finna do. If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you are not, so you've been rocking with me since day one, go ahead and put one of your many favorite Truth Gang hashtags into the comment section. Because we finna have some conversations. Maybe we'll do some spiritual Q&A or whatever, but we finna get the shit popping. I'm gonna let y'all help me take my hair down. Baby, I'm just trying to let my hair down. Yeah, so I got some of them down, and then I got all these and shit over here. I should probably share my video. I probably will. Let me share the video. I'll be right back. In 1 second. And I'm back, Truth Gang Gang. Good to see you. Good to see you. We are going to have a group discussion. When we get a group here, okay? We're going to have a group discussion. I'm going to have me a drink. I did quit smoking cigarettes, y'all, but I do have a cigarette. Like I said, I be buying singles for my spirit, so I don't have to buy a whole pack. So I might just smoke this with my drink or whatever. And I got me a Black and Mild because... And this is what I'm drinking. I'm drinking Platinum 7 times distilled liquor, extra smooth. Vodka, I got me a little shot here. And then I got me a little girly drink because I'm more of a girly drink girl, which is Jamaican Me Happy. And I do not drink. Like, I promise y'all I don't. But, I mean, today was one of those days. I was working hard on the other channel today and on the other platforms that I have established for myself now that I know that these karmic motherfuckers are watching me, and I just want you to keep watching, okay? Keep watching because you okay, I'm like, let me check my connection. Let me just double check. Yeah, I got my little folding chair and shit because I probably won't be in this honeycomb hideout. I definitely, wait a minute, what the fuck does that say? Wait a minute, what the fuck does that say? Okay. I definitely will not be in the honeycomb hideout. Okay. I definitely will not be in the honeycomb hideout much longer. Okay, this is just a temporary spot for me to go to so I can be safe and I can be all right. So if you guys have any spiritual questions, you can type them into the comment section while you guys have my attention. You don't have to leave a donation or anything like that. But if the spirit is, putting on your heart to do so, then go ahead and do so. Straight up. So I'm going to start off with my downloads, okay? So my first downloads, I'll be writing them down throughout the day. Because sometimes I be too busy. Let's get these likes up. We got 5 people in here and 0 likes on. Nobody like me. Y'all don't like me. Y'all don't love me. How about you like the like button if you love me? Okay. All right. So Spirit is saying that there are going to be days when you don't feel like doing this shit anymore. You're just going to want to give up. You don't want to do this anymore. Okay. Spirit says that they understand that you are tired and that you've put in a lot of work, but you don't have a choice but to keep pressing through. Okay. You never know how far you will go until you push yourself into it, okay? You have to keep putting one foot in front of the other foot. You have to keep going, okay? The only other option that you have is just to like sit there and die. So Spirit wants you to ask yourself a question. Are we dying or are we pushing our way through? Okay, so that's something for you guys to think about, okay? Because Spirit wants you guys to understand, like, this is not nothing that's going to be easy, okay? This is nothing that's going to be easy at all. Okay, this is not nothing that's a piece of cake. Or when you get on your spiritual journey and shit like that, none of this shit is going to be easy. None of this shit is going to come, all willy-nilly. There's work involved, okay? Somebody also needs to hold on. I'll probably be doing a lot of channeling and downloading or whatever. Somebody else needs to hold on also, you know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't seem as if you've gotten what you deserve, period. This is what Spirit is saying. It doesn't seem as if you've gotten what you deserve. But there are some energies around what it is that the Spirit is trying to give to you and get to you. What the fuck, y'all? All right, so I got to get these out of there too. All right, and give to you. So they're working things out behind the scenes, and they don't ever leave you, and they won't ever leave you lonely, so you don't have anything to worry about. It just looks as if you're losing right now, but you're definitely not. So I don't know who needs to hear that, but that's the truth. Okay, you're definitely not losing. The shit takes patience. It takes time for you to deal with your spiritual situations or whatnot. All right. And then there was another download that I had as well. If you are chosen and you still have, you said the service is cutting in and out. I don't know why. It's raining where I'm at. It's a storm, like a really, really bad storm where I'm at right now, okay? So if that's it, because I know like my phone bill is paid and then I have this Wi-Fi as well. You said it might be you. Okay, that needs to hear that. Okay, so keep holding on, okay? Because Spirit, they see you and they're just trying to clear out the rest of this little bullshit, the remnants of what the karmics have done. You know what I'm saying? They did a lot of damage, man. They were fucking with people's Akashic records and shit. All right? And then this is another thing, too. A lot of these people that are karmics, right? And they were stealing their gifts or whatnot from the chosen ones. Let me give Asha's. I'm going to just start talking this shit. Ashe to the divine infinite all. Ashe to all of our Oris that are in the upright. Ashe to our most beautiful and precious Santissima Muerte. Ashe to all of our ancestors, angels, and guides, ascended masters, elder spirits, known and unknown that mean us well. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. We ask that they would deliver a message to the tribe, to the group, as a unit, as a whole, that's most relevant at this point in time. And all messages that we receive with love, honor, and respect. And as always, gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Spirit, please confuse the message for the karmics, for the ops, so that they don't understand anything that we're fucking saying. Okay? And then please make it absolutely crystal clear for those who the message is for. Okay? As y'all can see, I really wasn't feeling it today either. I done lost that dread that I was taking down. But as y'all can see, I wasn't really feeling it today either. So I really didn't do much to myself. I'm still cute though. Okay? But I didn't really like do much to myself. But this is pretty much all I do. I wash my face. I put on lotion. And then that's it. Okay? But when I mean like do much to myself, I guess it would be like maybe my outfit. And I probably would have like put my hair up or something. But this is pretty much what I do to myself. I just wash my face and go. Okay? But when I say I didn't really want to put much effort into myself, it means like I didn't really want to get dressed and get all cute and shit and all that shit. But anyways, as I was saying, all right. So some of the people that have stole some divine infinite energy from someone. Okay, they stole this energy from a divine one or whatever. It wasn't their energy. It wasn't what they were supposed to be doing. They just thought it was cool, so they started doing it or whatever. They'll start experiencing, right? Because they played in the divine person's energy, right? They'll start to then experience the things that this divine person has been through, right? Because they have, the people that are jealous of you, they have no idea what you have been through. They have no idea the shit that you have experienced, the shit that you have seen or whatever, right? But since they was playing in your energy, they wanted just the good parts of your energy. They wanted the downloads that the spirit was giving you. They wanted the juice, the secrets that the spirits were giving you, okay? But they didn't realize by fucking in your energy that they were going to have to go through all the traumatic shit that you went through too. It's just how the shit works when you fuck with somebody's energy and you put your foot, when you want to be the chosen one, okay, and you want to be the divine one, and you put your foot in their shoe, spirit will start taking you through all those traumatic events that person has went through, the person that you took from. They're going to take you through those traumatic events, okay? You say, I love you, goddess. Glad to catch the live. Asha, I love you as well. Okay, like this is what's really going on. So if you start to see these people have some of the similar things going on in their life, it's just simply them fucking in your energy, okay? And they're going to now experience all that heartache, all that trauma, and all that shit that you did. But trust me, they're not ready for that shit. They are not ready for it. They don't know how you made it through, how you got out through it. They don't know what the fuck is going on. Like these people are running around. I heard chicken with their heads cut off. That's how they running around in this motherfucker because they don't know how to deal with what you have dealt with. Okay? And it's just that simple. So they're now taking on being haunted. The things that you went through to get your powers, okay? They're now taking on being haunted. They now are taking on people trying to fucking murder them. They are now taking on, seeing spirits, hearing spirits, and all the other shit too because they wanted to be you. So since you want to be that person, you have to pass those same tests that person has been through. And the spirit is asking you, karmic ass motherfucker, are you going to pass the test? The answer is no. Because you don't have the Asha, you don't have the power. And that test was simply for that person. Y'all ever heard the saying that God will never put more on you than you can bear, right? God will never put more on you than you can bear, right? So the shit that they're bearing wasn't for them to bear. That's why it's too much for them. And why the divine one made that shit look so easy and so smooth, okay? It looks easy to the divine one, to the karmic ones, what the divine is doing because they were built for that shit, okay? They knew before this person came into the earth that this is exactly what this person was going to be able to take on in their life. And you can't handle it. You can't handle it because it wasn't for you. But that's what you get for trying to tap into the energy of a divine one. And I'm talking about anybody. I don't give a fuck who you are. Let me start drinking because I already gave my ashays. I'm going to pour some liquor out. Right, we have a deal. They don't, right? Because that shit was built in our DNA, and they just want to fucking false flag and shit like that. So when they hit these real situations in which demons are attacking them, or their whole family is turning their back on them, and they don't have anybody to, all right, I'm finna say that shit about to piss me off. I just went live again, 107 on the clock, okay? So I'm about to just pour some out for ASHAIS, and I also got an extra one of these to give to La Nina Azul. And speaking, I'm gonna just pour this right into this brown paper bag. Asha to the spirits. And for the homies, okay? Because I don't drink, and I would prefer to pour it out anyways. But anyways, speaking of La Nina Azul, like, I ain't got no underarm hair, no, okay. I was just like, what the fuck is that? That was my hair, okay? But whatever. Anyways, speaking of La Nina Azul, on the new channel, y'all seen that I established another platform and all that other shit. Thank y'all for y'all love and support and all that shit over there. I think I only got like 6 subscribers, but that's okay. Started from the bottom, now we here type energy. I don't give a fuck, okay? I'm not going to abandon this channel, but I want to kind of separate, okay? Because this channel has a lot of personal me in it, okay? And the other channel, I want to like probably keep it towards spiritual knowledge, and then I want to do some reactions to some of the situations that people are dealing with in their lives. So if you see like a crazy ass situation in on a video or something, you can send it to me, and you can do that at MammaOmega@gmail.com, because I have a whole nother separate email, okay? So you can do that at MammaOmega@gmail.com. You can send me the videos there that you would like me to react to and get a spiritual point of view of, okay? So they can be fight videos, cheating videos. I don't give a fuck what the videos are, okay? There's a link in the on the community tab if you guys would like to go on over to the new channel, Omega TV. Okay, and I'm probably going to try to keep like my personal experiences out of that channel and try to like feed it more with knowledge and then like learning experiences. Okay, I thought you was a cat. I thought there was an animal coming in here, and I didn't want an animal coming in here. I also got another spirit animal, y'all, but I couldn't tell y'all about it because people be trying to put magic on me, and every time that they find out that I have a little bit of happiness in my life, they try to do magic on the happiness that I have. So I was able to get another spirit animal. It is not a cat, you guys. It is not another cat. I want to tell y'all what it is so bad. I want to tell y'all so bad, but I can't because I want to make sure that this animal survives. I don't want people trying to throw magic at my animal because they know that that would hurt me, okay? So it's not another cat. But anyways, the announcement that I wanted to make about the new channel, I still need to be taking this shit down. The announcement that I need to make about the new channel is, okay, so I'm going to be giving you the knowledges of the spirits and shit like that. Just because I'm giving you the knowledge, I want you to keep in mind that those little videos that I'm doing about Santa Muerte, that ain't even a breadcrumb of the knowledge that you need to be working with this deity, okay? That's just a basic outline on who she is and the things that she likes and whatnot. So I would definitely not summon her, okay? Don't go looking for death. Allow death to come to you. And then when she get there, then you have a conversation. Don't go summoning her, okay? Unless you're already called. But the information is out there because she for some reason wants me to put this information out there, and I'm going to be obedient. And I'm going to give you guys the information, the offerings, the days of the week in which she should be venerated and all that shit. But again, like I said, allow Santa Muerte to come to you. Thus, that's one of the deities that's definitely going to be choosing you and you not choosing it, okay? So I just want y'all to be cautious. I want y'all to use y'all power responsibly, deal with these spirits responsibly while y'all getting the information, because it won't just be Santa Muerte over there. It's going to be every entity I ever came across, good or bad. I'm going to put a video up of that entity and what they like, what they don't like, and all the other shit, because I have so many in my catalog of my personal experiences. I do want to share those things with y'all, okay? Yeah, so that was one thing about that as well. Another thing the spirit wanted me to talk to you guys about was getting your fucking kids, okay? Get your fucking kids. Let me take a drink because I ain't drank yet, and I'm ready to start drinking because I need a drink. Whoa, shit. I do not like liquor, y'all. I don't. That shit burning. I gotta get something to fucking wash it down with. All right, so I'm gonna drink this Jamaican Me Happy, and hopefully this shit'll make me happy, okay? Whew. Whew. You know, I understand why niggas don't like no drinking ass bitch. Like, I swear to God. Ooh, that's much better. It's fruity and shit. Whew. That Jamaican Me Happy is good. That tastes good. That's more like my style. But anyways, Spirit wants y'all to get y'all fucking kids, man. Quit putting your children and leaving them for the school system and the Board of Education to raise your children. Okay? These kids are being slaughtered at the school. Okay? This isn't the first time. Columbine was not the first time. Okay? And we're going to talk about this because I know some of my tribe members, they have children. And I know you're busy and you have to work and all this other shit. This is why you need to be getting in alignment. Because see, what you're supposed to be doing spiritually is going to put you in a position to be able to also mother or parent your children, okay? Right? I only drink with my spirit team too. With the spirits. I don't drink with nobody else. And I don't smoke off of people either. So like if we ever meet and we ever gather and shit like that and we all chilling and we around the bonfire giving our ashais and all that shit, I'm gonna be smoking my own shit. And y'all roll up y'all own shit. I don't smoke after people. I don't trust no motherfucking body enough. I will, if I ain't got no weed, I just ain't smoking none. Okay? This Black and Bow is no better than the cigarette, but like I said, I had quit smoking cigarettes. So these are kind of harsh on me, but I do get singles for my cigarettes. I mean, for my spirits and shit. So I don't have to have a pack on me, because if I buy a pack for my cigarettes, then I would definitely want to smoke that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I just buy singles for them, and I live in the hood, so it's easy to get singles. But Spirit wants y'all to take more responsibility and accountability for these children out here, okay? If you're chosen, you have a responsibility to your children to get your shit together. Pull them out of this school system, okay? This is a direct from Spirit. I know somebody is feeling this. Somebody has been feeling for a long time that you need to pull your children out of the school system. I was terrified. Like, I kept getting visions before I actually pulled my children out of the school system. I kept getting visions of their school getting shot up or something happening in this school. This shit is fucking black magic, okay? And I want y'all to understand something. We all know that our country just suffered a major loss when it comes to these children in these schools, okay? And I usually don't speak on public issues, but over there on Omega TV, I will be speaking on public issues. So y'all send me y'all videos. I mean, like, fucking flood me with y'all videos, okay? Because I want to make sure that this channel is lit. The new squad, the new home for the tribe is lit over there. Everybody getting their knowledge and their life lessons as well, okay? So I decided that I was going to speak about this because I feel like it's important, right? That was a mass ritual that just went down, okay? I believe so far there's 22 people that were dead. All of those were children, right? And we all know that Satan comes after the children, right? So quit putting your child in these positions to where you're too busy. You don't have time to listen to them. You don't have time for them to express to you how they don't like their fucking school. They don't like their teachers and shit like that. These motherfucking school shooters and shit, the reason why they're happening is because they don't belong in that system, in that matricistic system program. And these are white kids that are shooting up schools and shit like that. But even they know that they don't fucking supposed to be there. They don't want to be there, and that yet they're being forced to be there. Okay, so we got to take care of our own around here, okay? We got to take care of our own. We got to make sure that our babies is straight. Okay, you will be held accountable for your children when it comes to spiritual shit. You're not breaking generational curses for yourself. You're breaking generational curses for your children's 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 children, okay? And if you want them to survive, you have to come out from among them. You have to pull them out of the motherfucking system, okay? Just like you're putting your child in risk to be a number or on a newscast. Okay, we already know that the school system has been failing, okay? It's been failing. And I did do a reading, I think it was a while ago, where I said that the government departments are going to fail, school system is going to fail. This is going to fail. How many more of y'all children is going to have to be slaughtered in a place of learning before y'all get the fucking picture? Okay? How many more children are going to have to die before y'all realize that this system program that y'all have is flawed? Okay? It's a flawed ass system, and motherfuckers need to take responsibility for their own fucking children. Shout out to Miss Mason, because she was a tribe member that actually got me started with the homeschooling of my children and taking responsibility of my children. Okay, you have to do something. And I understand that the system is not set up for you to be a single parent. Okay, if you're a single mother and you have to go work and you got to pay bills, the system is not set up that way for you to be a single mother and keep a job and pay your bills and keep a roof over your head. This is why it's important for you to get into your calling. Because see, when you get into your calling, they're going to make it so that the gift or the money maker is within you. So you can sit your ass at home with them kids and still make money. Okay? Your children's lives are at risk. A lot of the children, especially the African American community, which y'all already know, I don't do the African American community, I do humanity. But a lot of you will just throw your kids off at these daycares, at these schools, these learning facilities, and then you expect them to raise your child. And then when something happens to your child, you want to go up in there like you the fucking the mother of the year or the father of the year, but you don't give a fuck about your child. That's your babysitter. That school system is your babysitter. That daycare center is your babysitter. And then you look stupid when your child come up dead or hurt, abused, or sexually, assaulted or something. Okay? You need to take responsibility for this shit. You need to be trying to get with Spirit and figure out, okay, Spirit, how in the fuck can I make money and still keep my children safe? You don't need your kids out there. Okay? You don't need your kids out there. There is a beast out there searching for whom he can devour. Yeah, schools are just programming systems. That's what they are. And those children, while they're flipping out, while they're shooting that bitch up, it's because they ain't with the program anymore. Okay? I don't know why the fuck y'all ain't getting it. They're not with the program anymore. Even the white kids, they're not with your program anymore. That's why they coming up in that motherfucker, shooting motherfuckers up. Trust and believe that they know as they walking in there that their life is going to be over. After they go in there with that gun and they shoot that school up, they're gonna know that their life is going to be over. But they're willing to risk that shit to tear this system down. Trust me. Okay? They're willing to risk that shit to tear this system down. Okay? I didn't know how I was going to juggle getting homeschool supplies, pulling my children out of the schools and all that other shit. And I'm going to tell you something. It's easier than you think. Okay? It's easier than you fucking think. And you need to research and you need to do what you need to do to protect your children. Okay? Every day that you send them out of the house, they're headed to the belly of the beast. Every fucking day that you send your child out of the house, they're headed right straight forth into the belly of the beast, into the lion's den. And you're going to need whatever it is that the spirits are trying to show you to make it through this so that your kids don't become the next victim. Okay? Because I know a lot of parents right now are sitting there like, okay, they shooting up the schools, but if I don't send them to school, then they're going to call the police on me. And then if they call the police on me, then DFS is going to get involved and I'm going to lose my job. Okay? Fuck all that. Don't worry about the how, the what, the when, the where, the why, because if there's a will, there's a way, and Spirit's going to make a way. The day that I decided that I was going to pull my kids out of school, I didn't have devices. And I knew that I didn't need legally. You don't legally need devices like computers and laptops and shit like that legally to homeschool your kids. I believe that's in every state, but every state does have different, they have different shits. You know what I'm saying? So you need to follow your state rules. 1333, okay? Follow your state rules with that shit. But I know every state does not require for you to have electronics when it comes to homeschooling. You can literally go to the library and fucking print out packets every day. Keep those packets in case you get audited by the school board, okay? And as long as you have those packets, date and time on that shit, keeping a log of that shit, you're good, okay? Figure out what it is that you can do to secure your household. Shit is about to get worse in the world. This is what they said. They said shit about to get worse, okay? It's about to get worse, and you about to send your baby out there. I wouldn't even want to be away. You get what I'm saying? You said, I've been homeschooling my baby since I got the call. Me too. Me too. And as y'all can see, it's been a school shooting every day this week. Go back and watch your motherfucking timeline, okay? It's been a school shooting every single fucking day this week. It's just going to keep picking up and picking up and picking up. Those teachers, first of all, half of those teachers that are there, they don't want to be there. They don't want to be just like your motherfucking ass. I'm talking to the Cormacs, okay? Your motherfucking ass don't be badass motherfucker. Need to do them teachers. Okay, that's why so many of your children are being put on medication. They're being put on medication because they don't want to deal with the behavioral issues. Okay? They're being put on medications because they don't know how to handle the starseed ass child that you have set in the class, and now they're saying that there's something wrong with them because they have a higher IQ than the other children in the classroom. Okay? Y'all need to heed the spirit when the spirit is saying what they're saying. There was something that I had like an epiphany about when I first took my kids out of the school system. Maybe it was about how easy it was, right? Because I believe in Missouri, when I first did it, it was me writing a letter of resignation, me pulling my children out of school, writing a letter of resignation, sending it to the superintendent. You don't even got to deal with the school or the teachers. Go directly to the superintendent. I sent that shit to the superintendent. And I bullshit you not. When my children were in the fucking regular school system, they were saying they had behavior issues and all that other shit. The moment that I pulled my kids out of the school system, like a week later, I got a letter saying that they wanted to enroll my children in the gifted program. But before I pulled them out and took my power back from y'all was saying they needed medication. Right? Okay? So once they realize that you are stepping into your power, then they want to work with you and they want to make sure that your kids are okay. I declined the gifted program. They just wanted me to re-enroll my kids back into their system. I declined the gifted program because if my kids were so goddamn gifted, why the fuck you didn't see it beforehand while you're trying to say they need medication? You're trying to say they need medication, but the moment that I say I'm going to do it myself, I will teach them myself. I had teachers tell me that it was the wrong thing to do. I had teachers tell me that it was going to be a handful and I wasn't going to be able to do it. My kids get to do what the fuck they want to do as long as their schoolwork is done. Okay? They can sleep until 10 o'clock in the morning. I don't let them. But they can sleep until 10 o'clock in the morning if they really wanted to. And start school at 5 p.m. And my schedule was so much free. And then you don't have to answer to nobody. That's a part of exiting the matrix system. You don't have to answer to nobody. Them teachers was calling my phone. When I put my kids out of their school, when I pulled my kids out, the teacher was calling my phone. Oh, we can help you with this. If you like, we can help you with that. Where the fuck was the helping hands when my child was just a regular student in your system? There's things that they don't want you to know. There was such a relief when I found out all I had to do was put in a letter of resignation. They cannot call DFS on you after that. Okay? That was one thing. That was power in that letter of resignation. Thank you, Ms. Mason. Okay? There was power behind that shit. Okay? Because when you're writing in your letter of resignation, they no longer have the right. When you write a letter of resignation to your school and you're withdrawing your kids from the school board, they no longer have the right to report you to DFS. They don't even have the right to do that anymore. But when you were in their school system, I bet you didn't even know that shit. And your ass was walking on eggshells on pins and needles because of what the fuck the school system was saying. And that's because you signed the paper that in the beginning to get them enrolled. And when you signed the paper in the beginning to get these children enrolled in the school, right? I ain't even had no liquor. I just took a little sip and I was just like, Phew. But anyways, when you enroll them, you're giving them the right to report. That's what that is. When you're filling out your enrollment paper, you're giving them the right to say, well, if your child misses this amount of days, then we're going to report this. Or if there's something going on in your household, we're going to report this. When you enroll your children in their system, they have the right. When you exit out of the system and you're turning in your letter of resignation, then that's when the fucking light happens. Like, they never had that power over you in the beginning. That's what I had the epiphany of. They never had that power over me in the beginning. It was so many times that these teachers was just fucking with me. And if I only had that little piece of information, all you need to do is put in a letter of resignation to the school system. They can't even, they relinquish all rights to report you to any type of fucking systems. When I handed in that letter, it was like a release off of my back, y'all. And I'm not fucking playing, but I think that's a major message for it right there, okay? They telling me to go back to this fucking karmic shit. I really don't want to. I just wanted to shoot the breeze with y'all and talk about my downloads, about how, you're almost there, chosen one. You don't have to worry about anything. You're almost there. It's hard. The spirits know that you are tired, but you only got two options: to keep pushing the fuck through or stand there and die. Which one is it going to be? That's what the spirit said. They want you to ask yourselves, are we going to continue to push through, or are we just going to sit here and die? Okay? So that was one of it, but they did want me to go back onto this karmic situation because I'm picking up on shit already about the karmic situation. Yeah. I don't see how y'all do it. How? Like, what the fuck? 10-10, some shit is over, okay? So let me get back to my downloads. I think they want to speak some more on this karmic situation, right? Okay, yeah, okay. So they just brought my mind back to this bitch, right? This bitch that thought she was winning a fucking prize over you. Okay? Her shit out. She thought she was winning a fucking prize over you, right? She just wanted to be in your shoes so fucking bad, man. I think this is a bitch that thought she was taking your man. This is what I'm picking up, a bitch that thought she was taking your man, or vice versa. Take it as it resonates, okay? So this is a bitch that thought she was taking your man, right? This bitch thought she was taking your motherfucking man, right? But now did I say she was pregnant? She is pregnant. Now she is pregnant. And this nigga does not want her or this fucking baby. Yeah. She want to reach out to the divine feminine, right? She want to tell you how you was right. Do not talk to this bitch. Okay? You already warned her. You already told her. Let that bitch be. Like don't talk to her. For real, for real. It's like she's flip-flopping and shit. The nigga done left her. This is what I'm picking up on. The nigga done left her now. Just like you said he would. Okay? This is what I heard Spirit say. Just like you said he would. He left her. Okay? And she's pregnant now. And she's crying now. And she needs somebody to talk to. Don't entertain this hoe. Oh, my mind about to start jumping and shit because I know I'm downloading now, okay? Because there was something else, right? Truth gang. Do not be involved with your ex's new people. Don't do that shit. Do not fucking do that shit. If you're not a motherfucking karmic, then you don't give a fuck regardless, right? If you're not a fucking karmic, you don't give a fuck what this person is doing. Do not engage with this motherfucker's new mate, all right? Male or female, don't engage with that shit, okay? It's going to lead to drama. It's going to lead to bullshit. It's going to lead to fights. It's going to lead to arguments. It's going to lead to problems. If you engage this hoe, she's not your friend, okay? And that nigga ain't your friend either. Just because y'all was fucking with the same person. Them is not your friends. You don't hold an obligation to this person. Even if your ex-mate has a child with them. You don't hold no obligation to that person. Whatsoever. And Spirit does not want you to engage. It's going to be a fight. Watch. It's going to be a fight if you engage this person. Because it's fake shit. It's fake shit. They just want to know why y'all relationship didn't work out. Or what you got going on. Or if y'all still smashing. This karmic person that wants to come back and talk. They really want to come and tell you that you was right. But they're really fishing for information. They're fishing for fucking information. Now, I could use the cards, and I guarantee you the cards is going to say the same fucking shit that I say. It does it on camera all the time. Okay? This is what's going on. This person that's now down bad, that she wants to have a conversation with Divine Feminine, and she wants to see what the news is, what the scoop is, but the Spirit has said that you've already told her enough. You've already told this person enough about whatever the fuck you needed to say concerning that ex-mate of yours, okay? Let that bitch suffer in silence, okay? Let her suffer in silence. Spirit is also saying this bitch thinks that this person is still sleeping with you. But Spirit is saying if you're watching karmic ass bitch, they are not having sex, and they have not had sex for many, many years. Okay? They have not had sex for many, many years. But this person is so fucking nosy. This person is jealous of you as well. They want to know what you got going on. I don't see why you jealous, bitch. You got the nigga. What the fuck is you jealous for? You got the nigga. Okay? So you have no reason. You got what you wanted. You have no reason to come and talk and all of that shit now. And this can be vice versa. It could be a nigga wanting to now come and talk to a divine masculine about this bitch. And it's probably because I heard just now they want you to take this person back. It's weird. I don't think so. Okay? So this is somebody. Let me go back over my downloads because I be hearing shit in my head all the time. And I'm supposed to be taking out my hair too, but whatever. Okay? So this is somebody, right, who thought they took something from you or took somebody from you. And this motherfucking bitch now wants to gather information to see what you got going on in your life because this person has been abandoned. They found out that you told the truth. And they trying to see, can you handle their lightweight? Nah, bitch, this is your karmic debt now. Okay? You keep that, nigga. Okay? This is your karmic debt now. Let me take another drink. I'll grab some out the oracle if you want me to. Just put it in the comment section because I know everything that I'm saying right now is what the oracle's going to say. I ain't even been seeing y'all conversations. All right, my bad, okay? You said that's what she get for thinking I don't plan on it. Blocking all private numbers. Block that shit. Somebody is in the energy of doing whatever that they can, like I said, doing whatever the fuck they can do to try to interrupt you. And then also, too, Spirit, you got my mind in a million places. But also this, too, right? So you have to make sure that you keeping your vibration high, like literally Kobe and all that shit. Get that shit the fuck out of here. All that motherfucking negative shit that comes towards you, right? So what I'm getting is this, right? You're trying to move forward and you want to be happy, okay? And then you have this past that just wants to keep coming back and trying to interrupt you. Even this new bitch, you might even know her, this baby mama bitch, the pregnant bitch who got ghosted. There is some bitch out here that's karmic, literally, that's pregnant and has gotten ghosted by a divine masculine, or he could have been karmic masculine, whoever the fuck he is. He ghosted this bitch, right? And they're sending you all of this negative energy, and it's because they're unhappy now. Now this couple that thought they was better than you and they didn't want you anywhere around, they wanted to get rid of you or whatever, they're unhappy, right? So they're trying to project this sadness upon you, right? This is what the spirit was saying, right? They try to project this sadness upon you because that's what they're feeling right now. They want to project the sadness upon your ass, right? So spirit is telling me this, just like with the sex magic. If you become sad, then you're feeding their magic. You get what I'm saying? Like, so you have to make sure that you're watching who the fuck you deal with and who the fuck you hanging out with and what energies you're taking in, especially if it is somebody that's fucking with one of your exes, whether they're married or not, okay? These motherfuckers is trying to get you in a low vibration. She wants you to take this nigga back, though. And I would definitely not. No. Don't talk about my nails, y'all. We be on lockdown in this bitch all the fucking time, man. I still gotta get a fill in. But that's why I like to keep my nails natural, because when I need a fill in, then you really can't tell unless I fucking say something or you all up on me or whatever. But yeah, don't let this karmic ass female in. Don't give her any more information, or nigga, whoever it is, don't give this person any more information about the situation that they're in. That's what they wanted. They thought they was winning. So let them sit in that shit. This is your prize. You got the shit prize. And now you gotta sit here and smell it. Let them do that, okay? Let them do that shit. And you stick out of it. You stay out of it and you keep moving forward and you keep looking forward. But this is what this is. This person wants to come back and start some type of drama. Period. They want to come back and start some type of drama. I be talking too much. My shit be going out. There we go. I don't even smoke black mouths either. I'm over here doing shit that I normally don't do. Okay, I don't drink and I definitely don't smoke black and miles at all. But I'm doing it. I don't know why. My spirit was like, bitch, get you a drink. So that's what I'm doing. Now I'm probably gonna be in this bitch in a few hours, tipsy topsy. And that's okay. For real. You said, why compete when there is no competition? Dead on. Hell to the no. These people are competing because they never looked at themselves. That's why they're competing. All they saw was your beauty, your light, your gifts, your talents, your skills. They never took the chance to look at themselves, because if they would have saw who they were, then they would feel like they was the shit enough to not have to compete or compare to anybody. Okay? But they are competing with you because they want to be you. Okay? They're competing with you. That's like what I just started this off with. Y'all don't look at my toes, but they ain't as bad. I got that fucking fingernail polish off the motherfuckers. So they ain't as bad as they was. But that's why they're going through the things that they're going through. And this is another reason why this person wants to reach out or whatever. They want to reach out because they try fucking with your energy, playing in your energy, and now they're experiencing the same shit that you went through. And now they need some advice. How do I get through this? How did you get through this? How did you handle this? What is this? What is this? What is this? But nah, bitch, you finna lay in this bed. You made it. Okay? And then also, I'm getting this horror energy. I don't know why my eyes always be fucking up, y'all. As soon as I start like reading or channeling or anything, my eyes start fucking up. And it's probably because these people be knowing when I be live and shit like that, because they get notifications. They're subscribed to my channel, and they probably be like, no, bitch, we don't want you to see. Okay? We don't want you to see what's going on in the spirit realm, but I already see what's going on in the spirit realm. And what's going on in the spirit realm is a lot of ass whooping. A lot of motherfucking ass whooping is going down in the spirit realm. Even, y'all gonna be so surprised. It's gonna be some people that y'all thought was truly upright, right? You thought these people were truly upright, and those are the ones that are gonna be falling. Yep. And then the people that you thought were evil, and the people that you were shunning and saying you shouldn't do this is wrong, and all other shit, those are the ones that are gonna be the last man standing. Those are going to be the ones that didn't follow the crowd. Those are going to be the ones that didn't people please. Those are going to be the ones that said, I don't give a fuck what you think about me. This is me. And this is who I'm going to be. Those are the ones right there. And all these motherfuckers sitting in the seats of the divine infinites, they're finna get kicked the fuck off the throne, period. Don't come past this camera, okay? I don't like my kids on camera. Protect your children, okay? They finna get kicked off the throne. That's my little baby. He always blowing kisses at me and shit. They're gonna be kicked off this fucking throne. And I'm also seeing this bitch crying too. This karmic ass bitch. She stay crying. Nobody's listening to her anymore. Motherfuckers think this person is crazy. It's like they see this person put up such a fight to be with this person. They put up such a fight to be with this person, right? And you don't even give a fuck anymore. And you don't even want this person back. You said, as I'm watching this, they are hitting me up from Blockbuster number. Oh, they hitting you from fake ass numbers. Also, that too, that's a form of gang stalking, y'all. That's a form of gang stalking. When motherfuckers is hitting you up from all these different block numbers and shit like that, you know they watching you. Okay, be vigilant out here in these streets. It's a lot of madness going on, and this shit finna get worse before it get better. I already told y'all this shit. When I be doing like my yearly predictions and shit like that, this shit gonna get worse before it get better. I'm about to do my mid-year prediction anyway, since we almost at the end of the month here, and this is usually where I put like my mid-year predictions out or whatever for the rest of 2022 or the rest of the year that we're in, right? But I can already tell you right now, man, a lot of people, man, a lot of motherfuckers that y'all thought was somebody is finna be brought to nothing. They finna be brought to nothing at all, okay? And that's real. Blacks smell good. That's pretty much it. They smell good. And they do the job as far as like the tobacco hit that you need, you know, get your little tobacco on or whatever. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of shit going down, man, for the rest of this year. You're going to be seeing a lot of motherfuckers fall, man. And a lot of people being lifted up that you thought would not be lifted up. Okay? Spirit has been showing me some shit, too. So, like, you're going to be watching from the sidelines. They've been showing me shit. And I just been keeping my mouth shut. And I just been watching what's going down here. I don't want to say it's going to be a lot of deaths because we already know it's going to be a lot of deaths because literally Corona is walking the earth. And I'm not talking about COVID. Y'all know Santa Muerte nickname is Corona. She's literally the epitome, the embodiment of death. And guess when all these people start dying? When she released herself and made herself known. Okay? But it's going to be even more. The spirit is cleaning out. It's going to be even more people. And it's going to be people that you wouldn't even thought. I was watching the news the other day, right? And it was this pastor. It was a woman pastor. I don't know if y'all seen this story or not, but it was a woman pastor. And she called herself being so holy and helping out these people or whatever. She was brutally murdered, right? And the deacon of the church was like, I don't see how God could let this person do this shit. It's going to be a lot of people that's pastors and Christians and shit like that that are facing these brutal ass murders and shit. And they're being murdered because of the shit that they were doing in the dark. They're being murdered because of the shit that they were doing in the dark. When I seen that story about that female preacher that got murdered, it is because you cannot fool God. You can fool humanity. Okay? You can fool humans and shit, but you cannot fool God. All right? The very people that you think is protecting is supposed to be underneath the protection barrier of the Most High God are not. These motherfuckers is not. Okay, because I'm telling you, that deacon was like, why would God allow for this to happen? Why would God do? Because the bitch wasn't right. I'm sorry if this your wife or whatever, or you was related to the preacher and you come across this video, but that's why she died. Because if she was truly under the protection of the Most High Divine Infinite All, and she was doing what the fuck she was supposed to be doing, she would not have died. It's just that simple. God is going to protect those who have value to humanity. Period. He's going to protect those who have, whether you think they do or they don't. And this is somebody who was in the community who they thought that they did. But they don't. Because they did. And it ain't just how they died. I mean, it ain't just that they died. It's how they died. Right? It ain't just that they died. It's how they died. Now, if the pastor would have just passed over in their sleep, they would have been like, oh, okay, you know, their work was done. It was their time to go. But this pastor was brutally murdered and set on fire. Why do you think that is? Why do you think she died by fire? You think she was serving the Lord? You think she was doing what Jesus told her to do? Y'all silly if you do. The proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the actions that are taken. It's going to be a lot of people just like that. A lot of people just like y'all think that, oh, sister such and such wouldn't do that. They're high pillars in the community. And they're going to be dying horrible, tragic ass deaths while the people that they call evil and shun the church are sitting here. I'm back. Okay? Those people gonna be sitting here with their Jamaican me happies and they black in my house. Okay? I can deal with that, y'all. I can deal with that drink. It tastes like a Jolly Rancher. So I can deal with that. It's just the liquor my spirits be drinking. That shit, ooh. It's too much for you, girl. So if you guys have any spiritual Q&A, I will definitely do that for you guys while I shoot the shit. Because I definitely wasn't trying to pull no cards. I definitely wasn't. That shit's starting to actually get on my nerves. I'm just going to be honest with you. It's actually starting to get on my nerves because I have, people that feel like if you don't use cards, you're not a real psychic. And if you do use them, it's crazy. Yeah, that shit was crazy just now, y'all. I have no idea why the fuck they keep on fucking with my goddamn signal. They probably don't want me to get this message out. I really don't give a fuck because I'm going to do what I do. And I'm going to do it how I do it. Period. I just heard something about fast cars. Fast cars? What about it, Spirit? Those are the entities showing out. Okay, so if you have somebody skirting up and down your street, Spirit says somebody does have somebody like skirt up and down that street at night. Those are the entities showing themselves, like the speed demons, right? Like the speed demons. So I don't know who that was for, but that's what they're saying. Yeah, wild speed demons. Yeah, it's the speed demons. That's what I said. Fast cars. Just now. Those are the entities showing themselves, all right? And then they're telling me to tell you all to pay attention to how they move in the spirit, in the physical realm, because that's how they move in the spirit realm. And that's oftentimes how they get caught up, okay? Because they move too fast. Somebody moved too fucking fast, man. Oh, and then they just brought me back to that karmic bitch that's pregnant now. Bitch, you move too fast. That's what it is. You move too fucking fast. You thought you was getting a prize. You thought you was going to steal somebody fucking nigga or whatever and break up their happy home. And this person herself, she may be a speed demon. And that's why she's trying to rush into you and get information to see what's going on. It can be a she or a he. I don't really know. But I'm getting it from a perspective of a feminine. Okay? It can be a she or a he, though. What the fuck was that, Spirit? I just lost that thought that you gave me. They said it's a she and a he. So it's more than one. Okay? And then I heard succubus, incubus energies. So some of these succubus, incubus energies, they might like fast cars and shit. Because they move fast or whatever. And then also fast movement gives opportunities to make a mistake. So if anybody wants to come in right quick, make you rush and make a decision, that is an opportunity for you to make a mistake. And that's what they want you to do. It is. Y'all heard my animal, y'all. I want to show y'all so bad. I want to show y'all so bad. And y'all going to be like, oh my God, like you really have one of those? But I can't because motherfuckers be putting spells on my animals and shit. But I will just say it's underneath the zodiac of air sign. I'm gonna say that. Mariano. Oh, he ain't gonna talk for y'all right now. But I will tell you that he gives beautiful, beautiful music. And he sings beautiful songs. And if you can put two and two together, you'll know what it is. Okay, and how I ended up getting this fucking bird, I'm all over the place because probably because like I'm not really trying to do a fucking psychic reading video right now. Yes, it is. And I'm gonna tell you how I got Mariano. Okay, I won't let y'all see him. I'm not gonna put him on camera because like I said, people do be doing magic and shit on my animals. But how he got his name, and I was in the drive-thru at Checkers, right? Riley's Checkers, whatever you want to call it. And I ordered some mozzarella sticks, because I love Riley's mozzarella sticks. I don't eat fast food, but I do like mozzarella sticks, like for real. So I was like craving some mozzarella sticks. So I went to Riley's because they got, the mozzarella sticks with the seasoned shit on there, like they season their fries and shit. I don't eat their fries. I don't fuck with their fries, but I do fuck with their mozzarella sticks, right? And we get in the drive-thru. Well, you know how most of those checkered drive-thrus or whatever, they're one way. So once you're in it, you can't get out of it, right? So I order my shit, and then the lady tells me, excuse me, ma'am, we're out of fucking marinara sauce. And I started flipping out in this fucking drive-through because I was like about to run out of gas. I was just like I was just gonna quickly run through the drive-through, then hit the gas station and shit. And then I end up stuck in this drive-through behind like 4 fucking cars, and I cannot get out of the drive-through because there's like 3 cars behind me. And my daughter's with me, and you know, she's the goddamn animal whisperer and shit. And out of nowhere, she's like, "Mom, a baby." And I'm like, "A baby where?" She's like, "A baby." And she runs and she goes and gets it, right? And I'm mad that the motherfucker, the lady's like on the speaker. She's like, "We don't have any marinara sauce." And I'm like, she's like, "Is that okay, ma'am?" I'm like, no, that's not okay. How the fuck you gonna sell me some fucking mozzarella sticks with no goddamn marinara sauce or whatever? So I'm mad. I tell her to cancel the fucking order and shit, and I'm sitting in the fucking drive-thru and I'm pissed the fuck off. She spots the baby. We get the baby home or whatever. I'm still pissed the fuck off because I couldn't get my fucking mozzarella sticks. I'm still pissed off because, bitch, how the fuck you got mozzarella sticks and no motherfucking marinara sauce, bitch? So, we ended up naming the baby Marinara because I was pissed the fuck off. And then we did some research on identification of the animal and what it was and what's going on with it and all this other shit. And it ended up being a boy, so we named it Marinero instead of Marinara. So that's Marinero. He's like a bird from Rio de Janeiro or some shit. I don't fucking know. But that was my little story on how I got this animal or whatever. And the spirit has been having me to like nurture it and feed it and all other shit. It doesn't think I'm its mommy though. It thinks my baby is its mommy. So when I go up to it, I sing to it. Like I will not talk to it in a regular voice like I'm talking to y'all, because it is like a songbird, so to speak, or one that speaks. You know what I'm saying? So every time I talk to it, I'm singing to it because I want it to sing or whatever. But every time it sees my daughter, it starts singing so loud. It thinks that is his mom. This is the beautiful fucking thing that I've ever seen in my life. And my daughter is like, "Oh my God, is this what it's like to have kids?" And it is, because that baby need to eat every hour on the hour, okay? It is, and she's seeing that. And today is her birthday, you guys. I don't never be telling my business online, ever. You know what I'm saying? But today is that baby's birthday. So I let her keep the bird for her birthday. And I went and got her nose pierced and shit. We didn't get to do the nail spa thing because she wanted the piercing instead. So that's why my nails are still looking crazy. So my baby got her goddess piercing. She's going to get her other goddess piercing. I will let her know that you guys said happy birthday. But y'all already know I'm very, very private. And I'll be putting like the birthdays and shit that are out on the camera. But I'm very proud of her. She's so mature, and I've done a really good job. And I will say this, a quick story time before I get out of here, since I'm telling about this. I remember when I got pregnant with her, and I didn't want her. I was afraid to have her when I first got pregnant with her. And the reason why I was afraid to have her and I didn't want her is because with my first situation, I'm looking all crazy on camera and shit because I'm like going off into fucking memory lane and shit. But the reason why I did not want my daughter at first is because I had the twins, and then y'all know what happened with that situation with the twins and their father trying to murder them. And I felt like if I was to have another baby, how am I going to protect this child? So I didn't want to keep her. I was like, I don't want this motherfucking baby, all right? And I tried every fucking thing. I set up for like an adoption. I had made 2 appointments for abortions. I've never had an abortion, but I did make 2 appointments for it, okay? And when I went to go and try to abort her ass, I set up an appointment one day. The first time I had the appointment, I was like a couple $100 short. And then I set up another appointment for it. And then the specialist that I was supposed to see, they didn't show up to the abortion clinic or whatever. They didn't show up. And I left again, right? And then I scheduled another appointment. And then something happened and I missed that appointment. And then I went and scheduled another appointment. And then by the time I got there, they was like, "You can't abort this baby. You're too far along," right? So I was like, fuck, I'm finna have this baby. I didn't want to have the baby. I'm like, I'm finna have this baby though. And I don't want to have the baby. And I didn't want the baby based on the fact that I didn't know how I was going to protect the child. I didn't feel like I had done a great enough job with my twins and protecting them. And I didn't do anything wrong with my twins. I mean, the person that I had to protect them from was their father himself. I mean, he's the one that hurt them, was their father. So that's really what shook me up about having another baby after I had my twins, because I was like, okay, the first husband, he tried to kill his own kids. So how am I going to trust this next guy with leaving the baby alone with him and all the other shit? I'm not going to trust him. So I was like, I just ain't finna have this motherfucking baby, because I'm not going to be able to trust him alone with his own child because of what I've been through, my traumas, my shit. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up having her, you know what I'm saying? And I talked to her today, and she knows about the story or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I talked to her today, and she was telling me that I had done a wonderful job and protected her, and that she loved me and all of that. And I was really, really proud of myself, because I was understanding that there was a reason for her to be here. There was a reason for her to live, and there was a reason for her to continue on her walk or whatnot. And my baby, she's 16 now. She's a big girl now, you know what I'm saying? So she's finna be a whole woman and all of that. I'm really, really proud of her. She's very, very responsible. I've taught her well. She's really good with discerning of spirits and people, picking her friends and knowing when something is wrong and all of that shit. I wouldn't trade having her around for the world, though. I'm just gonna be honest when it comes to that. I never knew what this child would bring into my life. Her name, that's the one y'all hear me yelling for. Patience, that's Patience or whatever. She ain't patient, what the fuck soever, okay? So she's like a walking oxymoron, because we call her Serenity Patience or whatever. She's not patient at all, okay? And she has zero tolerance. She got a lot of her mommy in her. Like, she's very, very stern with her decisions. She knows what she likes. She goes after what she likes and shit like that. But I know that just being obedient to spirit and allowing them to take me through the struggles and through the cycles and shit like that, that it was the right thing to do, to go ahead and birth the child and give her a chance at life. And I know that she's going to be something great. This is the child that I wanted to abort. This is the child that taught herself how to write Korean and Japanese. She knows more Japanese and Korean than I know. She knows how to write it. She knows how to speak it. She knows how to read it. She knows how to sing it. And I didn't teach her any of that, nor did I give her any classes, okay? I didn't pay for any classes or whatever. So, your children are a blessing, and they bring these blessings into your life as well. And every time she sees a fucking animal, it doesn't matter what the fuck it is. It's like she's fucking rescuing it. I remember we were in Omaha, Nebraska, and I think she was about 13 or 12 around that time or whatever. And there was literally a snake in our house. In Nebraska, they got a lot of snakes. And there was a snake in our house. It was in her room first. And then I went to the bathroom, and somehow I ended up in the bathroom, and I was about to kill this fucking snake. I'm about to grab a goddamn shovel and chop this bitch head off because it's a snake and it's in my house. She thrust her body, y'all, in front of this fucking snake. She literally thrust her body like, no, in front of the fucking snake. And I'm like, girl, if you don't fucking move, which I'm glad she ended up doing that anyways, because I found out a few years later that the snake is sacred to the Voodoo pantheon. And if I would have killed that snake, I would have been destroying a sacred entity in the Voodoo pantheon, and that would have given me bad luck for the rest of my fucking days by chopping that snake's head off. But I didn't do it, but she ended up thrusting her body in front of the snake or whatever, and she's just been like that ever since. And that's why I have so many animals around me, because she keeps bringing fucking animals home. And I keep paying for them motherfuckers. Like, she'll bring them home, and I'll keep buying the fucking food and shit. And we like Dr. Doolittle around this bitch. So I got a lot of animals, y'all. And we are one with the animals and shit like that. And I know the animals, you said she's probably a Taurus. Bull Gang, she's on the cusp. She's a Gemini Taurus. She's right on the cusp. You know what I'm saying? So she's a little bit of both as well. And then y'all remember that cat that was on my live that one day when I was putting my cats out the room, and my cats was like distracting me a lot on the reading, right? And then I had put the cats out, right? And then there was another cat that came to the window. I was like, what the fuck? There was another fucking cat that came to the window. This was like maybe a week ago or something like that. Y'all can go back to the readings and look at that shit, right? Right? And that cat was perfectly healthy, perfectly fine, right? This is word too, because my kids actually named that cat that came to the window on the reading that day that wasn't my cat. They named that cat Snake, right? So that cat on the reading, it left after the reading. And then a few days later, it came back, and it came right to my window right here. Right up to my window, scratching on it and saying, meow, meow, meow. So I'm like, oh, okay. And then when I look at the cat's it was perfectly fine that day that it was on the reading, right? And then like 2 or 3 days passed or whatever. We could tell it used to be somebody's house cat or whatever. And then the cat comes back when I'm not on the live and it's scratching at the window and all that other shit. And when it comes back, I noticed that it's limping. It's got a busted eye. Like, the motherfucking cat is fucked up, right? And this is the cat that was on the live the other day, right? The motherfucking cat is fucked up. And my sons and my daughters, they're upset. They're like, we need to do something to help this cat or whatever. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I can do. And I actually had some cat painkillers, y'all. And I bought them for Judah because Judah had been attacked spiritually. They threw some magic at me and it hit my cat and he broke his little back leg and shit right when we first got Judah. So I ended up buying some cat medication for Judah. And I still have this medication. And Spirit literally sent that cat back to me because I had what it needed. And when my son was coming to me, I was like, I can't do shit about that cat. Like, that ain't my motherfucking cat. I can't do shit about that cat. And Spirit said, are you sure you can't do anything? And they drew my attention over here to my shelf. Y'all can't see it. That's my shelf already. Y'all know my herb shelf. I always gotta keep my herbs and shit. Right. So they drew my attention over there to the shelf. And I straight had some painkillers for the cat. I had some cat painkillers, y'all. And I was able to nurse the cat back to health. So now this cat, I got another cat now. Except it's an outside cat. That motherfucker, I don't let it in my house because I don't want to have to buy flea treatments and go through all the shots and all that shit. But I have another cat too. And that cat comes around here every day now because I healed it. I helped it. I was giving it pain medication for like 3 days straight. And then it left for a little bit and then it came back. And it was perfectly fine. I was busted, crusty, black, all of that shit. All of that is healed. The leg is fine. And now this cat just hangs out around my house. And when we open the door, it even tries to come in my house, but I won't let it in my house because I have 2 other cats. And I have now, Mariano. And I have to keep my cats here separate from Mariano because they see that and they're like, oh, that's dinner, bitch. We finna eat real good. Mama brought us a fucking snack. You know what I'm saying? You said medicine woman, right? The Spirit sent that cat to me because I had what it needed. And I didn't even think that I had what I needed at the time. But when the Spirit was like, are you sure you can't help the cat? I'm like, nah, I can't help that motherfucker. My kids like, but mommy, I'm like, ain't shit we can do it for that motherfucker. I don't want to be bothered with that motherfucker. I had everything that cat needed though. I had medicine, I had food. We made it a little box, a little warm, little shelter with a little towel in it and shit. And we put it right outside our front door. The box is gone though because it's been raining and it was literally just a box. I put a trash bag over the box so that the box wouldn't like disintegrate in the rain and it would have like a full shelter or whatever. I need to take this hair down. That's what I'm gonna do when I get off this live because I was doing that and got distracted. But so yeah, I just been shooting the shit with y'all, whatever. I'm gonna just get the fuck off this live and I'll probably come back with some more messages from the Spirit and we'll see what's up. If you guys would like to support the channel in any way or donate to the channel in any way, do so. Check out the description bar and do so. Definitely, I always keep all the people that donate to me and they support me in my prayers and stuff like that. And when I go before my spirits and I'm asking for my blessings for myself, I'm asking those people receive those same blessings as well. Ashe, ashe, ashe. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm probably gonna end this, go pee, finish my drink here. Y'all, I will have this for 5 days and just keep the whole time, right? All right, and then I'm probably gonna give you guys some messages this evening with the cards. I don't know. I don't be feeling like y'all. I don't be feeling like it. And then also with this channel, I know I usually come during the day, but I was thinking like I'll probably just be working because I'll be booked during the day for the readings and stuff like that. So I'll probably just be working during the day. And then I'm going to meet you guys here around dinner time or bedtime. And we'll do what we have to do then, okay? But I love you guys so much. Take responsibility for your children. Pull them out of the school system. Make a plan. Make a whole plan. That was another thing, too, before I go. Okay? Because Spirit, when you take the first step, Spirit takes the second step, okay? So I did want my kids to have devices for the homeschooling, right? And I didn't have any money to pay for the devices. None. Okay? I think I had probably like $50 on me, right? And I have 3 kids. So 3 devices, 3 kids. That ain't gonna be no cheap shit, right? So the day that I sent in the resignation letter, I was telling my spirits like, okay, Spirit, I'm being obedient to you. I'm just going to be obedient. I'm going to go ahead and send in the resignation letter. I was hesitant to send in the resignation letter from the school system because I didn't have devices and I didn't quite know how I was going to get my kids in documented school time, because you have to document it. Once you take the children out, you may never get audited and the Board of Education may never say anything to you, but you still have to have a record of what you're teaching them and how many hours they're doing or whatever. You still have to have a record of that. So as soon as I sent the letter to the superintendent called me back and was like, are you sure? I'm like, I'm sure. Why the fuck did somebody hit my Cash App with enough money to buy all 3 devices that day? Why the fuck did somebody hit my Cash App with enough money to buy all 3 devices that day? It was that fucking day. Okay? I think I made a video about it. I'm not sure. But if I didn't, when you're obedient to the Spirit and you're listening to the Spirit, they're going to provide. You take the first step and everything that comes after that, they're going to provide for you everything that you need. I'm telling you, when I hung up the phone with the superintendent, I did not have devices for my kids. 30 minutes later, they was being shipped from Walmart. Okay, because somebody had made a donation big enough to the channel to where I was able, and they didn't know what I was doing or any of that. They didn't know what I was doing. They didn't know what I needed the money for or anything. They just donated out of the kindness of their heart, and that's what I bought with them. As soon as I got that donation, it was like as soon as I hung up the phone, Cash App was like ding, 300, and I went and bought my kids fucking devices. Now they were refurbished devices, $100 a piece, of course. You know what I'm saying? They were refurbished devices, but it was a start. Okay, so don't ever think that something small is going to stop you from doing what the Spirit is telling you to do. Just take that step. Take that step, and then whatever is going to come after that, the Spirit is going to provide for you, because I'm telling you that's exactly how it happened. Like, I did not have those devices, and then by the end of that day, those devices were being shipped to my house, okay? But all the decisions that I had made before then was blind. Like, I didn't know how I was going to get devices. I didn't know where the money was going to come from. I'm thinking I'm going to have to really get onto this YouTube and hustle my readings and all the shit. And Spirit's like, oh, none of that. All you need to do is follow directions. And we got you the rest of the way. All right, so I'm going to see you guys probably a little bit later, maybe closer to about 10 o'clock if I'm still up or whatever. Something's supposed to be going down at midnight, though. I had got that download earlier. I know I'm talking and rambling, going here and there and here and there, right? But Spirit was saying something was supposed to be going down at midnight tonight. I don't know what it is. Maybe I should tap in. If I'm up at midnight, then I will be going live. But Spirit was telling me all day today that something today is going down at midnight. I don't know what the fuck it is, but maybe we'll tap in and we'll see exactly what's going down at midnight. But I do know that it's like a shift happening, and it's like a flip-flopping and shit. Like I be saying, like it's like a flip-flopping and shit, right? So it could be this fight that I was talking about or whatever with this pregnant bitch. It could be this fight. It could be somebody going to jail or hell. Or they could just be doing some type of shit. I'm not sure, but if I'm up at midnight, then we'll go live and we'll check it out. And if I'm not, then we'll go live before midnight, and we'll see if we can tap into those energies to see what the Spirit was saying about that. Because that was a download that I did have earlier, but I didn't elaborate on it because I don't know what the fuck they talking about. Yeah, I heard my baby. Okay. Because I don't know what the fuck they talking about, so that's why I didn't elaborate on it, because I heard them saying midnight, but I still didn't get any other information on it, okay? So that's the plan, you guys. That's the plan. I'll be back here before bedtime, maybe like 10 o'clock or something like that. And if I'm awake at midnight, then I'm going to just push it till midnight, and then we're going to tap in at midnight and see what the fuck the Spirit is doing and why they were giving me this time frame of midnight tonight. I was like, shit, I mean, I hope it ain't nothing to do with me, because I done been through enough shit already, you know? See, I'm about to put my cap on this, and this shit finna be here for another fucking 4 days, all right? But I love you guys so much. Thanks for all the likes, the love, the support, and all that other shit. And hopefully by midnight, I'll have all this beautiful hair of mine taken down. Hopefully. I don't know. I took my earrings out, y'all, because I want some bigger earrings. I want some bigger ones. Because my hair's too long to be having them little bitty ass earrings in. I need, like, some dangly ones or whatever. It was something also today. Y'all need to save y'all broken gold. I don't know why they're telling me to tell y'all that, but save y'all broken gold. Don't pawn that shit. Save your, if y'all got real gold and shit, save that shit. You might be able to borrow that shit in the near future, or somebody's gonna want to buy this shit off of you, that gold or whatever. So if you got like broken necklaces, broken jewelry, and all that shit, y'all know I only fuck with real jewelry and shit. Except the earrings that I'm about to go buy. The earrings that I'm about to go buy, they're probably gonna be like some beauty supply house earrings, because the real gold earrings that I have, they're very small, and I want to put them in a box or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm probably just gonna give me some beauty supply house earrings. But if y'all got broken gold, I don't know why the Spirit is saying save that, but there's gonna be like a hike in gold or something. So keep hold of your gold, all right? But yeah, I got this bitch. Gang. I'll see y'all later.